Hello, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. Today, we are doing an updated makeup tutorial. I haven't done one of these in, I think, exactly like a year, so it's perfect to do another one. For skincare, I use this Benzoyl Peroxide Gel, and then I use Vanicream. And when I go outside, which I know you're supposed to wear it inside, but I don't, I use Neutrogena sunscreen. This is the best my skin has ever looked in probably the last 10 years, so please be nice to me. First, I use this Haus foundation. Ooh, that's really not my color right now. Ooh. Whatever. I pretty much just put it wherever I have like redness, and it does the job. Sometimes under my eyes. Okay, so then I put this blush. This is Flower Nose in, I can't read it, it's too small. It's cute. It's like the strawberry blush. But next I go in with the Makeup by Mario concealer in 180. And I've also been using this for like 2 years now, and it's one of my favorites. And I put it right here under my eyes, a little bit here, right above the lip, and on my chin. Someday. I'm growing out my eyebrows right now, so I just like them to look tame. Just carve them out like that. Usually I use like the TikTok inverted filter because it shows you like what your reflection looks like. Or not reflection, but your it shows you what you look like to other people, because people see like a flipped version of you, and that helps me. So I highly recommend using the TikTok inverted filter for your eyebrows. Okay, then I take just like a regular old brush and spread it out. And I use the Rare Beauty highlight in Enlighten. Put just a little bit on my nose. And it's very, very subtle, but I find it makes a good amount of difference. Okay. Here. And then while everything is drying down, I've been using this Flower Nose contour palette. And I'll take just like a pointed brush like this that you would usually use for like your eyebrows. And I put it along my nose like this. So it has that little cute button effect. Put it down here. And then 2 little lines like right up here. I add a little line right where my eye, this like line of my eye ends. And I feel like that makes my eyes look like way longer. I like when things are more like blendable and I can like work up to it, you know? But that's just me. Milani, Make It Last. And I spritz. And just take a fan. So then I take this Anastasia Beverly Hills setting powder, powder puff. Dip in, get off the excess, and start packing in just a little bit of powder to set everything. A little bit. I do it like that. And on my chin. I'm gonna blend it out just the tiniest bit so it doesn't like dry too much. Go in with, this is another Flower Nose palette in Eden's Angel. Take this darker brown. It's kind of like a cool tone brown. And I draw a little bit of a wing. And I like to follow the shape of my eye. I find that when I do like very, very upturned wings, I just don't like how it looks on me. And I also like to draw in just like the tiniest bit of like a Cupid's bow contour because I think it's really cute. A little bit right there. Then I take my finger and depending on how I feel, I'll dip into one of these glitters on my eyelid. Then I'm going to draw on my signature little moles because they got covered by makeup. use this big brush. High points on my cheeks. I like to put blush and bronzer where I like naturally tan. I find that that makes it look like the most natural. So I lost my eyelash curler. Not that it really matters because I don't do that much with my eyelashes anyway. So I've just been curling them up like this, which I know is so ridiculous, but kind of works. I've been using the Ulta Beauty Collection Max, just literally whatever mascara I have, I'll use. And I dip into this Morphe palette. This is 35 XS No Silent Nights. And I'm going to dip into All Is Bright and Flurry Up and just kind of mix them. And go right here. Here. But right here. It's like really softly blend in. Then I use the Sky High. And this stuff is really, really great for length. Any kind of like dark brown, I just extend the wing. And for lips, I also use the same palette. And I go in with the shade right here, Frost Smitten. And just draw right above my Cupid's bow. And then I like to do that, like, middle thing. Okay, so next I use this Dior palette to just kind of like highlight everything and make everything look cute. And this is a disgusting brush. This is like one that has traveled with me everywhere. So don't mind her. Stuff on my cheeks. And I take this like tan color, and wherever the light kind of hits my cheekbone, there. Take eyeliner. Is this the old one? This is the old one. And right under the eye, there. Lashes. Try to like connect it to your lower lash line. This is like from the TikTok shop, which I don't really trust anything from the TikTok shop, but I took a chance and wow, you guys, this stuff. This stuff is crazy. It works. It basically just burns your lips. I highly recommend. It's time for lashes. I use these ones from Amazon. I love the way these ones look. Like, they're my all-time favorites. And Aloe lash glue. Do the tiniest bit of bronzer. And I use the Sephora Bronzer. This one does not have a tag. It came off for whatever reason. And just gently, I put it where I usually get tanned. So like the sides of my forehead, like the very, very top of my forehead, where the blush goes. And I just started acne medication. I should have said this earlier. I just started acne medication. So I can't tan for a while, which sucks because I predicted that it would be a really cold winter, and it has been so sunny and nice and beautiful. I don't know why this has happened, but I'm really grateful because wow. Just dip a little bit. Like that. Okay, looks a little bit goofy. Hold on. And I like to like push it into my skin just a little bit. Like it shouldn't hurt, but giving it just like a little bit of like a push. Like this is L'Oreal gel eyeliner in rich brown. Just kind of continue like if it had like another eyelash, you know? big. Okay. L'Oreal white eyeliner. And then I just put it on the outer corner of my eye. Light shade. And brush it along here, here. Okay, more bottom mascara. And sometimes what I like to do is take tweezers and I'll kind of like bunch them together. I take another like light brown kind of contour mixed with like a dark brown, and I go right here and I just add the tiniest like bit of a contour. And I use this lighter one mixed with this one here under my eye. I use this Makeup by Mario sculpting lip pencil in rich mauve. Fenty lip gloss. I'm not gonna use that one because it was on the ground. My Fenty lip gloss in Sweet Mouth. This is like the one part of my routine that hasn't changed at all. And spray. Wait for this to dry. I'm going to do my hair and I'll be right back to show you the finished look. Okay. Okay, so this is pretty much the finished look. I think I'm just going to add a little bit, taking this lighter shade and just highlighting just the tiniest bit right there. I looked in direct sunlight to see if my makeup looked crazy, and it really truly did, so I needed to diffuse it just a little bit. But let me go in good lighting and I'll show you. And you may be like, so Hannah, why don't you just do your makeup in direct lighting? Well, that's just where I stupidly decided to put my desk, and it's what works in my room, so that's why. But anyway, yay, how cute. I like it. This is how I've been doing my makeup for the past couple of months with, you know, little tweaks and whatever. But yeah, I hope you try it out. If you do, please tag me in it. That would make my day. That would make me so happy. That's all I have for you. I love you guys so much, and I hope we're all doing safe and staying warm this holiday. Yeah. But there's still like texture, you know, like it's not perfect. But yeah, everything will be linked in the description.